Welcome to my live stream on custom screen printing. And I'll wait for people to come in. Wait who comes in. I didn't feel like being on someone's live stream today. And I just wanted to be on my own stream. I want to get out of people's channel. I want to be on my own. So I'm on my own channel today. So hope all you people will join me on my live stream. And I get bored on certain channels I was just on. I didn't want to be on there. There's nothing wrong with the person. It just wasn't in the mood for it today. I had to do something. I had to do my own stream. I just had to do my own stream. Some things I like doing is my own stream. I don't want to be on anybody else's. I don't want to go on anybody. Only certain people like to go on, but when I was on, I tried going on, staying on there. Not wrong with the whole stream. I just didn't feel up to it. I'm in that mood today. I had to be on my own stream. Had a heck of a day today. Every day to me is boring because I don't know. I guess I'm getting the point that I had to get off. I had to go on my own stream because I wanted to. Just wanted to be by myself today. I just wanted to be on my own stream. I don't have no tolerance for going on anybody else's streams today. Sorry if I'm just in that mood. So, not wrong with people's channels. They're all good channels. It's just me and my mood today. I don't know. I'm just crazy today. But, you know. I'm just kind of tired out today, I guess. That's why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. Another who was up there gave me a thumbs up and in the chat, but not in the chat yet. Thanks for the thumbs up, but come on in the chat and see what you're up to. I know some people I know are on live stream, but I wasn't in the mood to be on their stream today. Certain streams just didn't feel like it today. I just didn't feel up to doing that right now. I just wanted to be on my own stream. Hey, a little bit of everything. Melissa, how you doing? Long time no see. Long time no see. You know that Instagram is weird? Know that, Alyssa? The other day I was on my phone. Rap music. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to figure out my emotional exposure time. Don Rap. Oh my God. People were there. People were there. Crazy rap music. Oh my God. Yeah, I got some guy threw him out. I don't know, something happened to the neighbor. I don't know what happened to him. He had a wife and his two kids disappeared. I don't know if they got killed or he left them or what. I don't know, but he started throwing the stuff out and sold the apartment building he owned. So he threw all the cassettes out and I said, I always see something I see and I take them like a dumpster diver and I take them home. I looked them over and I couldn't believe what was in the. It wasn't that tote that was in. It was a bag that was in. I couldn't believe all this cassettes that he threw out. I mean, what the heck would a guy throw music out like that? That is stupid, you know. But you can make CDs out of them. I got to pick up that device that can put on my computer to burn CDs. But Mason wanted them. So I told him, I said, when I get to make some of this up on CDs, I don't keep the cassettes around. Once I do them, I chuck the cassettes and get rid of them. So he'll get them if he wanted them. He has to pay the shipping. But otherwise, you know, I got a few cassettes in there that a friend of mine might want, but otherwise, we'll see. It's gonna take a lot of work before I can get that done. Too much right now. I got too much on my plate right now. I got a lot on my mind right now, and the business is one of the biggest ones. But I got my emotion figured out. Anyway, I got the emotion replaced by the company because I guess the emotion was in the truck too long and it got ruined. So they sent me new stuff, and today I tried it out on 10 minutes. It developed perfectly on the screen, so I'm excited about that. So I'm all right about that now. Um, I don't usually go live every time, but I figured to go live today and see what comes in because when you have nothing to do, you have to do something. So, and I see some YouTubers like to sing on their channel copyrighted songs. I don't do that. You're gonna get your channel mocked if you do that. I was in someone's channel earlier, and I wasn't in the mood to be in there. I had to leave. See, I think sometimes you're in the mood. You don't want to be in someone's stream. Sometimes you don't want to be in it, and you have to go. You know what I mean? That's the way I was feeling today. I didn't feel like being in there today. I just didn't feel like I was in the mood for it. So I had to leave. I had to go and do my own live stream. But nothing wrong with the host of their channel. Nothing wrong with them. I don't know. I just didn't care for what they were doing. I wasn't in the mood for it. But I had to go on my own live stream. So what's happening with you these days, Alyssa? You still doing your you don't do live streams anymore, do you? I notice you don't do them anymore. What happened to your live streams? What happened to those? Did you quit them? So I know you don't do them anymore. I noticed, and I was wondering what happened. Is it your health that stopped you from doing them, or? Because I know you don't do the live streams anymore. I see that now. Oh, okay. That could be the reason, huh? You missed the live streams, or you used to stay up all hours of the night too. How'd you run your business and do that too at the same time? Must have been pretty hard, right? Must have been pretty hard to run your business and staying up half the night talking to everybody on the live streams. I never stayed up late in the morning. I never did that when I had my YouTube channel because I'm not interested in getting monetized. I just want to have fun on here. That's all I want to do. Um, my channel is growing slowly, but doing all right, I guess. But my coffee wake me up. Stupid notifications. I was fixing the logo today for a guy's shirt on YouTube, and that's what this is. This is my shut up, Don. This is my tracing board. Put it on the table, and you can put darkness in the logo if you want to, and you can trace out things with it. It's kind of neat. Had this for a while, this tracing board. But this is my tracing board I use when I darken my logos out and I make someone's logo. And it sits on the table and everything. And helps me do a logo better. I got a guy's friend of mine that lives out in Ireland. I have to do his shirts for his Christian church group out in Ireland. So we talk to each other on text and on voice chat. And I did his shirts in the 2008 for his construction company. So I'm his designer. So he asked me to put a logo together one day. And so I put it together by the computer. And I put the colors in the logo lettering and in the fish and the whole bit. And he says, he says, Wayne, you nailed it right on you did it perfectly. It looks great. And I said, well, so that's why I'm doing t-shirts. I know I got the knack for it. You have to have the knack to do a t-shirt business. You have to know what you're doing. And be tired at the same time. So I have, you see, the front logo done. It only took me about 5 minutes. The back logo, the avatar of the church. The Facebook app. They have a Facebook, what do they call it? Messenger, Facebook Messenger. And he called me on to my phone and he said to me, he said, I wanted to ask you a question and I want to talk to you about something. He's got what? Facebook? The Messenger. You also can use they have other ones out too, like for instance, what's the name of that one? They still have it on here. They used to have Duo on here too, I don't know if they still have it or not. Facebook Messenger has it for free. The Facebook Messenger allows you to call someone. Oh, it's a free app. No, it's a free app. I don't know. I used he used the Facebook Messenger to call me, but they have they have other ones. I don't know if they call Zoom or something. Hey, Patch. Good afternoon. Say hello to Jessica. A little bit of everything. You know her, Patch. She's been on here before. And we're trying to get more people in here. 5 thumbs up and only 2 in here. That is weird. There's 4 now. Okay. See, Patch, you know how it is if you own someone's stream and you don't feel like staying on there. So that's what I was in the mood for. I didn't want to stay on there today. There's nothing wrong with the host or anything. I wasn't up to it. I was kind of tired and I felt like doing my own stream. Oh, man. Now I get down to 2 people having Wi-Fi issues. I have got the emotion figured out. The exposure time, that's all done. And mm-hmm. So anyway, so I finally figured out my exposure time for my emotions. So I'm happy about that. And so I'm now trying to get myself prepared. So I'm just totally trying to keep myself busy every day because I don't like to not to be busy. So I'm just totally not totally bored, but trying to. Hey, Game Master 818181. How you doing there, man? Thanks, man. I was on a channel this morning. You want to, sometimes you're tired. You don't want to sit there and everything. Hey, CSX and Up Fan Productions. I was on watching your video yesterday. Um, the video I was talking last time about. I was going to different channels here. Hey, Irene, how you doing? I was just on your channel. I'm totally exhausted today, and I couldn't sit there on your channel. Sorry. It was a good channel, but I just couldn't sit there today. I'm just totally wiped out. I wouldn't dare to sing anybody's songs on my channel. I almost got in trouble with YouTube before. I was singing some hymns on here and a couple of country because they said they owned the hymns. You know how it is. I don't sing on my channel. I just talk. I do t-shirts. I'm just feeling it today. I just didn't feel like staying there. I'm just tired out today. I'm in my mood today. I just can't explain why I'm in these moods, but I'm in a crazy mood today. I'm not myself today. I don't know what's the matter with me. Good afternoon, Julie May. How you doing today? How's the knee doing? And Irene, how's your back feeling? These, you want to see something? This is my tracing board. You see this, Irene? This is the tracing board. You can use it for tracing things out and docking things if you want to make something more easy to burn in with a tool. You can use that to docken it. Oh, I know you've been using that patch on your back. I've seen you today. It's uncomfortable to be uncomfortable, believe me. I some days I have my days, but I don't have back pain or anything, but I just have what, the thing like this? What, this? You talk about this? They call this a light tracer too, light box. And I'll show you how it works. Okay, I'll put this down. All right, how this works, it lights up. Lights up. See that? That's how it works. It lights up and allows you to trace images. If you're an enthusiast, see, I bought this a long time ago. I get this shipped to my house, and this has a free lifetime guarantee on this baby. You need trace boxes if you're a t-shirt designer. Facebook or email? What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about. I got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. It's Irene here, Alyssa. Well, I was using this kind of thing for a long time, tracer thing. I even got a smaller one here too. I got this one. I got that one. Use on the PC with a little pen. I got this other one. This one for the tabletop which is pretty beaten up because I use it for everything. I got this off of Wish. It's a lot of things you got to do these days to do that, though. A lot of things you got to do to be a designer. You got to have a lot of skills for everything. And if I have to, what is that right there? So everything's quiet these days. I got to do the guys' search youth group in Ireland for a friend of mine, and I got to do Dirty Diaper 21's t-shirts when he's ready, and hopefully do a lot more when my PayPal's fixed. But I got a lot of other jobs lined up in Ireland as well. A friend of mine said to me, he'll get me more jobs out there. And I said, oh, really? I said, yeah. And I said, that's great. It's good news. So he's spreading my word around to everybody about what I'm doing. And who knows what can happen? Who knows what the future beholds, you know? We never know. Only a good Lord knows, you know? But otherwise, that's what I'm doing usually with myself. My t-shirt business is it's big to me, you know. But when you're tired, you don't feel like you don't feel like you're really doing anything when you're exhausted, you know. You feel like you don't want to do anything when you're tired, but I keep on going anyway, regardless of how I feel. So my mind's always working. That's the problem. Get too warm in this. My mind's always working. Lack of concentration these days, especially when you have one guy in your city that wants to buy a bunch of blank shirts. And a lot of stuff happened to me in the past, so I say to myself, you know, I'm suspicious. I'm a guy that's very, very uneasy when people ask for like 200 pieces of t-shirts each time, goes up to $8,000, and you're saying to yourself, all right, Alyssa, and I don't really trust anybody. So when you're in business, you can find scams, and you don't want anything to happen to like this guy here that's trying to run the t-shirt business. because a lot of people out there um, in my city has a lot of people stealing people's credit cards and stuff like that and using them. So you have to be very, very cautious. I have to be very cautious. But I got the guy's address, so he might be on the level, but we'll see. I got some rules I got to lay down to him, so see what happens. But otherwise, everything's fine. My hands are all beaten up, so they're sore and everything. But hey, that's why I wear gloves now. I do my t-shirts. I so I have to do those. Let me shut this. There's a bottle here. I don't want to knock this camera wire out. Everything's sticking around my feet. Yeah, she does her own designing. She's a designer, a good one too. She's like a home decorator. She decorates things and shows them on her videos, and it's kind of cool because she's really good at what she does. She's another one that has a lot of skills and everything. And you know how sometimes you go on a live stream and you don't know what to say on the live stream. You ever have that feeling? You ever have that one day, Judy, when you go on your live stream, you don't know what to say? I'm in that predicament. I don't know what I'm doing here right now. I'm not drunk or anything. I'm just not with it today for some reason. I don't know, man. I don't know what's the matter with me today. Maybe a little laughter won't hurt. But that's what I get for sitting around so much. When I'm not working, I can't concentrate. When I'm working, I can concentrate better. But this stream is all about t-shirts anyway. But I could talk to that about it all day. But if people ask me about it, I'll tell them. But this is a t-shirt channel. It's called Custom Screen Printing, and my videos are under the word um, "How to Style" because I put it under there because I wanted people to learn the method of how to do t-shirts, and that's why it was under the. That's my phone. My other phone. I got two phones. Ain't the one that's doing it. Not that one. Um, I'll shut this phone off. No one's using it. I ain't using this one. This is when I can go live stream on. Good night. Goodbye, there, crazy phone. So today I'm just a little slow of doing what I'm doing today. That's why if I go on someone's live stream, I'll sit there and be quiet because I have nothing to say at all. And that's what my problem is. I can go on a live stream, someone's live stream, and I can sit there and you don't even know I'm there. Because when everybody's talking, I'm listening to everybody, and I'm saying, I don't know what to say, So I don't say anything at all. That's why I talk on yours, Irene, because I didn't know what to say. I'm just tired, don't know what to say today, Mike. But that cassettes last night. Now I have a tote. I mean, this is a lot of old cassette tapes. And why I have them cassette tapes, folks, is I'm going to make them out of CD. I probably can make a few out of CD, not every one of them. Not every one of them. But I do have a whole tote of cassettes of all the old Beatles tunes, Eric Clapton, Zombies, um, all kinds of old songs. What's that, Pat? What are you talking about? I do that all the time. What's that? Yawn? But those cassettes, the guy threw them out. And, What the heck? You see people go dumpster diving, right? So you see something you like, you grab it, right? I did it. And now I have a bunch of cassettes in my, and one young man on my stream the other night said to me, if you don't want those, give them to me, ship them all to me. I'm saying, wait a minute. I mean, you can't afford all those to be shipped to you. If you want some of them, pay the shipping. I told him. He said, tell me what the shipping, and I'll pay it. I was like, you know, oh, you do that too, Patch? I'm not alone then. Um, but I said to him, man, I said these are. I have a lot of them in there that that have some good songs. I've heard of Outdoors with Big Man. Hello, you. How you doing, man? Um, like Leonard Skinner. We all heard of those guys, right? Did anybody ever heard of them? Leonard Skinner. I have. Sweet Home Alabama. All right. So you ever heard of a guy named Leonard Duke on YouTube? Has anybody ever heard of him? Tell me if you ever heard of Leonard Duke on YouTube. I have. Mary knows him, and he's a good performer. But I recognize he likes Leonard Skinner. Okay, he likes Leonard Skinner. He sings his songs all the time, and I got a bunch of their tapes, so I figured I was thinking of him. See if he wants them because he likes Leonard Skinner. I've heard of them, but these are cassettes that I'll never keep. For a while I will, and then I'll trash them. So I think I was thinking of that guy. Maybe he might want the cassettes. Who knows? He might want them. I'll ask him. I see him on the live stream again. But the whole problem is here. I got these. The guy was cleaning out his apartment house. I don't know what happened to his wife and his little kids. But he was acting like he had a crack up or something. Maybe they died or something from an accident or something, and he went out of his mind or something. I don't know. But he was happy with his wife and his two daughters, and that's how it's speculating. So he cleaned out his apartment house and he threw some out. And I don't know who the tapes were. I don't know who the ones that owned them, but he had plenty of them. I don't know where he got them from, but it's in his house. But he threw them all out. So I picked them up and brought them to my house. Which, if it's music, I grab it, because I can do something with the music. And I figured to take them home, look them over and what's on there, Steve Miller Band's in there, the Beatles are in there. What is it? Oh, a lot of guys are in there. A lot of musicians I know. But Rod Stewart, I don't care for. I don't care for Elton John. They don't interest me. I mean, certain things I don't like in the cassettes. I have them in there. I don't like. But this young guy, that was on I think it was Mason Fox. I think his name was. I think that's what his YouTube name was. And he said, "I love cassettes. I love to have them." I said, "Are you kidding me?" He says, "No, I like. If you're gonna get rid of them, let me have them." So I'll keep you in mind, all right? So Judy May, you never heard of Rod Stewart, Elton John, Leonard Skinner, Whitney Houston? Everybody heard of Whitney Houston. Come on. You don't got it. You mean you didn't hear her? You know who she is? She died young, but she had a great voice. I mean, that woman could sing. to the last minute. But I'm telling you, if I went out in that other room and took those cassettes out, you wouldn't believe how many I have in that box. You know how big a tote is, right? I'm full to the top of those suckers. That guy threw all those out, and they were tippity top, all the way to the top. If I went out there and read some songs, I'll be right back, all right? I'll bring them back in here. And I'll let you see them. You might know some of the musicians. You can't be that lost in space here, all right? Let me go get it. Now look at these. How big this? See how big this sucker is? This tote. They're full of cassette tapes. These are full of cassette tapes. All right. Now right now I'm sitting them on my lap. All right. Did anybody ever heard of Alice Cooper? Anybody ever heard of him, Alice Cooper? I have. Did anybody ever heard this guy? Bruce Springsteen. I have. Did anybody ever heard of the Alamy Brothers? I have. Ramblin' Man? I have. All right. Let me think. You never heard of Rod Stewart? I have. I don't like him. Anybody ever heard of Buddy Holly? Anybody heard of Buddy Holly? I have. I don't like this guy. I think he's... Spurs, I didn't ask you to follow me in here. Leave my camera alone. That aggravates me. All right, let me see. Rockin' 70s. Oh, that's better anyway. You like Alice Cooper, Patrick? I didn't know that. How about these guys? Now, Judy May, you must have heard of these. How about these guys? The Beatles. Heard of those, right? Man, these are good. These guys are good. I might have keeping this one, maybe. I don't know. Who's next? Who's next? The Who. Now, this guy threw a lot of these out, all right? Now, I don't know why he threw these out, because this is crazy, you know? Aerosmith? Are you kidding me? Aerosmith? Billy Joe? Golden Earring? These are the songs I grew up with. All right, I grew up with this music. Led Zeppelin and AC/DC. Coda. Led Zeppelin Coda. Now, the Rolling Stones. Remember these guys? I seen these in person when I was a kid. I don't know if I have them in here. The Rolling Stones, okay? Def Leppard. Okay? I have no idea who he is. Who's Ted Nugent? You might know that guy. I don't even ever heard of him. Ted Nugent. I don't know. The Who? Black Sabbath. Oh, I don't know if I have them in here. Anything's possible. The Outlaws. Rolling Stones. Rod Stewart. No label on that one. This is the second time this guy came up. Must have network trouble. Yeah, Ted, I don't even know who he is. Natalie Merchant Tigley? Cut that out. Get away from my camera. Get away from the camera. I don't want your ugly face on my camera. Now get out of here. Darn stupid spirit. I never heard of Ted Nugent. I never knew who he was. I never heard of him. I'm not being an old man or anything, but I never heard of him. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I don't know if I have any Bostons in here, too. I heard of those guys. Grand Funk Railroad. Who are you using the Blowfish? Rolling Stones. Oh, was it? I don't know if it's in here, is it? I didn't know that. Huh. Maybe I'll find your favorite song in here. See if I have this song in one of the CDs, and if I do, then you can give me your address and I'll ship this cassette to you. Def Leppard. Oh, yeah, right. I never heard of him. Who is he? I never heard of him. Ted Nugent. I don't know. I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. Maybe if I heard one of the songs, I'd probably know him. Foreign. I heard of them. I heard of them. Yeah, but I'll keep that for myself. See? Baby. He's a rock star from the 70s. Rock in the 60s. Really? We have to look some of them up and see if I can find them. Anybody heard of Bob Seger? I even heard of Bob Seger. But Ted Nugent, I haven't heard. I don't even know who he is. I really don't. I'm sorry, folks. I just don't know who he is. Maybe I'll listen to a cassette later and find out who he is. Maybe I know him. Maybe I might know him. I don't know. I might know Ted Nugent. When I listen to his songs later, I'll listen to it and find out who. Maybe I'll know him when I hear his music. I don't know. I never heard of him. But I say I might never heard of him, but I probably. These are the Beatles here too. Who's this now? What the heck? Someone painted over these sets. Andy Pratt, Avenging Andy. Creed Clearwater Revival. Cream. Now these guys are webcam. See what you did. I'm gonna wring your neck. The spirit, I'm gonna wring his neck. That's why I'm gonna wring their neck. I'm gonna stay off my webcam. Stay away from the webcam. I don't need your ugly face on my webcam. This is the only webcam I own. I want your ugly face killing it. So go away. Yeah, I know. See, Creed, I got a couple of CDs of this. But you heard of these guys, right? These both guys are squares of Rubik's Cube. These both guys are squares of Rubik's Cube. I couldn't stand those guys. Oh. Trouble Waters. Yeah, I'll push them in Trouble Waters. The Beatles. I don't know those. The Police. Roxanne, Can't Stand Losing You. Message in the Bottle. Walking on the Moon. Don't stand so close to me. I wonder how some of these cassettes sound like. I wonder if they're in good stereo. Pink Floyd. I don't know who this guy was, but he was Beatles. The Jay Giles Band. Jay Giles Band. We all heard of this lady, right? Whitney Houston. We heard of the Zombies, right? And the Animals. Let's see where we can find him. Leonard Skinner. The Hollies. The Knack. Leonard Skinner. All right, let's see. See what we have here. Yes, see you. Traveling Wilburns. I am looking through all these cassettes as I'm talking to you folks, and my crazy webcam's going out of it. Believe it or not, my webcam's going crazy. Smith, Steppenwolf. Has a carpet ride. Don't stop on the grass, Sam Titan. Aldo Nova. Anybody heard of him? Fans said Hot Love. It's too late. Bill and Shane. Hot to hot. Fooling yourself. Huh. Sammy Hagar. Tune up the music. Anybody heard of him? Ever heard of this? Genesis? Rolling Stones. Believe me, I have a lot of these, man. Aerosmith. Here's your top. It's hard. The Who. The Birds. Alice Cooper and the Hand. Elton John. Neil Diamond. Cream of the crop. Cream. Sean Woodworth. I don't know. Here's it. Beatles. Chicago. Iron Butterfly. Aerosmith again, man. It's almost like Aerosmith. Mellencamp. We can't forget this guy. He used to be a drug addict at one time, and his kid fell out the window. And he wrote a song about it. The good old Eric Clapton. He was high. He was definitely strung on coke. Bob Seger again. Derek Dimension. Roy. Springsteen. Wow. Got a lot of Bruce Springsteen in here. Oops. Rest of the Grateful Dead. Anybody like the Grateful Dead? I don't. Yeah. You're near my cam again. They can't see you. I can see you, but they can't. And believe me, they don't want to look at you. I don't know. I have a lot of them in here. Let's go. Cards. Let me see. Wonder what songs? What songs are on the tape of the Grateful Dead? The Grateful Dead. You're looking for? I don't remember where I put them now. Oh, come on. What is this? The Grateful Dead you're asking about? Oh, boy. I gotta find them. Oh, here's a Grateful Dead. What songs? The Golden Road. I might have said all these. You out of your mind? Are you out of your mind, man? You know what this will cost you to ship? I ain't paying the shipping for this. Trucking, Rosemary, Sugar, St. Stephen, Crazy Songs, Mexican Blues. Are you out of your mind? If I sent all these, I'm going to make CDs out of some of these. I'll give you the ones I don't want. If you want. Oh, come on, man. My girlfriend must be texting me. Yep, it is. It's her. Okay, let me speak to my sweetheart for a minute, all right? Because I kind of miss her. Well, Dragon, let me tell you something, all right? If you want to pay the shipping for all this stuff, let me tell you, it's going to cost you a lot of money. You know how many tapes are in here? This must be a heavy crate. Oh, Jesus. You listen to yourself. Oh, my God, Dragon. What do you think? What the heck? I got one guy named another kid wants them. We'll see what we can do, all right? Don't worry about it right now. You know the traveling Wilburns? You ever heard of them? I did. Ted Nugent. I don't know who he is. Dragon, let me tell you something, right? Truth to the fact here. I'm going to might move this from me. I have to say something that can be nice. Let me tell you something, Dragon, right? This is what the issue is, okay? I'm going to buy a... I got one of those boxes. I got tons of them in my house. Don't forget I run a business here. But let me tell you something. Listen to me, Dragon, for a minute, right? I'm going to buy a cassette machine, right, that plugs into my computer. And when I make some disc out of these suckers, I don't want the cassettes anymore. I got some favorites of these. Some are in here I know, and some I don't. But I already have the priority box, you dummy. I got them already. Relax. You know I deal with a business. I have a business. Are you serious? Unbelievable. Van Morrison, remember him? Ted Nugent. Tied upon love, where do you draw the line? Knock at the door. Do you want my love? 60 going down fighting Thunder Thighs. Thunder Thighs? Miss Passion, right? Thunder Thighs. Take me home. Blame it on the night. Lean me. All right. This is what I'm going to do. Okay? I'm going to put some of these away. I'm going to put these away for now, all right? And don't lose any more hair over there, Dragon, all right? You lost enough, okay? Relax here, bud. I know everybody likes these darn things, and I picked them out of the darn trash. I guess I'm a dumpster diver, too, in the heart, I guess. I don't know why. But I'll tell you something. I'll tell you the truth about something there, Dragon. All right. When I get ready, and I'll keep you in mind as well, I'm going to make a lot of CDs from these suckers. And then all of a sudden, they'll end up at your door. Yeah, but I'll make a CD out of some of these for myself. And then when I'm done with them, you'll find them at your doorstep in a priority box, all right? I know I promised to some other kid wanted them too, but so I have to think of him too. So I have to give some to him too to keep him quiet. I promised him too. But, you know, we'll see. But, you know, I'll listen to a Ted Nugent later. See if I know who he is. So I really never heard of him. I'm not being old-fashioned or anything, but I think I'm having the spirit in here that owns these CDs. I mean, these cassettes. Because all of a sudden, I brought them out of the other room and the darn camera started acting up. So I have to find out who he is. And find out who he was. So, we'll find out later. You know what, Dragon? I never in my whole life ever heard of a person like you that knows all about everything. I mean, I never heard anybody like you in my life, you know. You know everything. I swear. You're a walking encyclopedia. And I wish the spirit would get away from my camera because I am tired of this spirit being annoying me. Let me see if I can get this out of here. Come on, out. Ever since I took the cassettes in here, Dragon, my camera's been going crazy. So, I will find out later who this one is in my studio, or my room, I mean, should say. I am well, put it this way. I know that one. I know that. You must know a lot about these cassettes, I'll tell you that one. But you know, there's nothing wrong with it, unfortunately. We'll see what we can do about that then. But I'll find out who this guy is, Ted Nugent. I have no idea who that guy is. I never heard of him. I have no idea who he is. Penetrator. Huh. How old are you, Dragon? You're up there, right? I didn't mean that part. I mean you're up in age. You know a lot of stuff, so that's why you know about the music. You've been around. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying you're an old fart. I'm just saying you've been around. You know a lot. Yeah, you've been around a lot, so you know a lot. But I think I got the spirit that owns these cassettes right now in my room. You see the camera? That guy must have died. They used to own these cassettes, and that's why the guy threw them out. I didn't say that. You did. I don't think you're old at 47. You're young at 47 is not old, Dragon. I'm not saying you. I didn't say you were an old fart. An old fart is like 90 years old, you old fart. You're not an old fart. But I think I got the spirit in here that owns these cassettes. I don't know who you are, but if you're here, let yourself be known. Make a noise. If you're the one that owns these tapes that when you were alive, make a sound in this room. Make a sound. Tap on something. Let me know you're here. Let's hear something. You want to make yourself known? Then show yourself to me then. Who are you? You are here because my camera's going crazy. Some just don't appear to my webcam and pretend you're not here. You are here. I know you are, whoever you are. So whoever you are, I know you must be the owner of these cassettes. And you have a lot of collection of tapes in this box. That was in a bag before. So you must have been a lot of collections of tapes in your early years. So if I have to use a spirit box to find out who you are later, I will find out. Because I'm not going to open this door and let you out of this room if you're in there with these cassettes. I am going to get to the bottom of this and see who you are, and I will find out. And I want you to answer me if I'm going to ask you. I'm not listening, Dragon. I don't think that's old. All right. I don't think that's old. I don't think it's old, Dragon. I really don't. So I don't consider that old. I got a spirit in my room really bad in my camera. I'm not saying a thing. I'm gonna turn this phone back on. So see who's in here. I'm really concerned who's in my room right now. I'm gonna play a spirit box. See who will come through. Cause someone's in here is really messing up my camera. I want to find out who's in here. He's really messing up this camera. I was showing the tapes to you, Dragon, and the whole camera went completely unfocused. I'm gonna find out who's in here. Ugh. Oh man. I'm not the least bit concerned of your age. I can say one thing, Dragon. I'm older than you. Sorry to say. Who's here right now? Anybody own the cassettes? Is a man in this room with me right now that used to own these cassettes? Who used to own the cassettes? What's your name? Mike? Did you hear that? Dragon? Ryan. Ryan. You used to own these cassettes? Ryan. How'd you die? Ryan, talk to me. Ryan, how did you die? Can you tell me? Yes, I'm a sensitive. I am. I mean no disrespect. I mean no disrespect to any of you. So Ryan, how did you die? I hope that you people in the spirit box will understand I mean no disrespect whatsoever to any of you. So Ryan, can I ask you a question? How did you die? Oh, okay. I heard that. A drug overdose. A drug overdose, huh? Sorry to hear that, bud. But you're here with me right now. You have some great music you like to used to listen to, huh? You have some great music here. Yeah, the guy that used to live over there threw him out in the rubbish. They couldn't end up in the landfill if I didn't take him. I respected him, so I took him back home with me. Mary Ellen, I heard you already. I know who you are. I hear you, Mary Ellen. Please don't, all right? So, Ryan, talk to me. Talk to me, Ryan. Sorry you overdosed. Why did you do that? You got a lot to live for. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that, man. I'm sympathetic as anybody. I may be a sensitive, but I do care, you know? I don't want all you spirits on here thinking I'm not compassionate, because I am. How many spirits are here with me right now? How many spirits are here with me right now? Give me a number. Give me a number. How many spirits are here with me right now? Please answer me. Mary Ellen, I hear you in the background. You say 8? All right, I'm going to end the spirit box. But please, Ryan, we'll talk later, okay? Take care, all right? Thank you for talking to me. I appreciate you all right? Thank you. Hey, Dragons, you hear that? Ryan committed suicide. He overdosed. Did you hear that when he said he overdosed? Yeah, they said 9, but they said that he overdosed. I said, how did you die? And he said, I overdosed. And the guy used to own these cassettes, overdosed on drugs. I heard that in the spirit box. He told me his name was Ryan, and he overdosed on drugs. He must have been a drug user. Man, is that sad. You see, I can get people to answer me. He said, did you hear that guy in the spirit box? He says, he's paranormal. He said, he's paranormal. I heard that on the spirit box. He's paranormal. I'm a sensitive. I might be a medium. I always kind of attract the dead, you know. So I think people got all scared and ran away off this stream. But 9 of them, and he said he overdosed. His name was Ryan. Ain't that interesting? I never knew that. So the guy used to own all these tapes, and he said he overdosed. And when he said he couldn't take it anymore, that's what he said. He couldn't handle life. He couldn't take it anymore. See, I'm a sensitive, so they talked to me. The guy said, he's paranormal. As I said, I heard that. And they said 9. And he said his name was Ryan, and he overdosed. So he couldn't take it anymore. Look at my camera right now, Dragon. Look at the camera. Look at my camera right now. It's totally all messed up. You know why? Because Ryan's right here with me. 9 of the spirits are here too. You see what the camera's acting like? Now all you spirits, if you want to come back later and talk to me, you're all welcome. But you see I'm on a live stream right now. So show some respect. And go off into the light, okay? You don't need to be standing around. I don't have coffee to ghosts, okay? And unfortunately, I'm a sensitive since I was a kid, Dragon. I was a sensitive since I was a little small kid, but I didn't know I was until later. But I have a lot of paranormal friends, and they even know that on the spirit box. Okay, James is one of my friends. Halfman Paranormal is one of them. Ghost Rider. I have a lot of them, and I use the spirit box when I have to use it. I don't need to use it, but I do use it because I want to find out who was here. And the guy that owns these cassettes, Ryan, I know how he died. I asked him. He told me. He committed suicide. He took his own life. He overdosed. So that's sad, you know. He said life was too hard on him. He couldn't handle it. So the Steve must have knew him. His name, well, why did you say Ryan? Maybe his last name was Martin. Ryan Martin. Ryan Martin, because it said last name Martin on the cassettes. So his last name was Martin. So Ryan Martin, his name was. That's something. See, I get the power to send them off too. I can send them off into the light, and his other loved ones are on the other side waiting for him to come. So Ryan, if you want to go off into the light, I can send you off if you like me to, because your family's waiting on the other side for you. You don't have to be here. You can be at a better place right now than being here on Earth. Because I know why you're still here, because you died by messing around with unauthorized drugs. So that's why your spirit, maybe you didn't want to die when you did it, and you did it and you died. So You're still here. I know that. I know you're here still with me right now. You don't want to leave. I guess you like the attention you're getting right now. Hey, you can stay if you want to. You're not causing me any trouble. Well, Dragon, hang around with me a bit, and I'll show you some things. So, Ryan, I'm on the live stream right now on YouTube, as you. And if my friend James is on here with me, which he isn't, he would talk to you as well. But he's not here with me right now. So when I'm on the stream again, you can come forward. If you want to show yourself to me, Ryan, you can. Hey, Dragon, you know I keep seeing in my head a kid with long blonde hair, kind of in his 20s or 30s, with a little fuzzy blonde beard on his face. So I keep seeing it in my head. That might be him, I guess. It's got to be him. But who else has that kind of distinct look? It's like he looks like a hippie. You know what I mean? With his long hair and with a beard on his face and scrubby beard. Not a long, thick beard, but a scrubby beard. Like, is that you, Ryan? That's what you look like? You got blonde hair and you got a blonde beard on your face? You want to say something to me without me using the spirit box? I guess he's not the type to show himself or say anything. He's probably a quiet type, but he's still here. I see my camera going crazy. So I know his name, Ryan Martin. Okay, I got it. Ryan Martin. That's something. Hey, Ryan, is your last name Martin? Ryan, is your last name Martin? See him? He said, yeah. Yeah, because your tapes had your last name written on them. Man, you must have loved a lot of songs, huh? Good stuff. Yeah. Did you have blonde hair and a scrubby beard when you were alive? Yeah. We'll talk later, okay? You see what he said, Dragon? He said exactly what I seen in my head. He had a long blonde hair with a scrubby beard. I asked him, do you have it? He said, yep. I seen him in my head. So I must be meaning I'm a medium then. But he's still here. He don't want to leave. He's still here. He don't want to leave. He just stands around. You don't bother him. He's a quiet guy. I know he is, but he likes it in this room for some reason. Maybe because he wants to be with his tapes. I don't know. I have no idea. You know? If I take the tapes out of here, he'll probably go with the tapes. You know what I mean? Let me take these out. See if he leaves, all right? I'll be right back, Dragon. Yeah, he left with the tapes. Look at my camera now, Dragon. He did. He left with the tapes. Now it's just fucking up again. I always seen you in the camera. I always seen you in the camera, you. He stands around and doesn't say anything. You know the kind of type that those guys that stand around and not talk, but just stands in one place. My camera's getting better, but it's still fuzzy. But he might be still in the room with me. I don't know. He doesn't like to leave, you know. I'm not gonna go into guessing your hair color. You looked like kind of guy that had black hair at your time. You had all your hair. You didn't have any other color. That's what it looked like to me. I'm not trying to play guessing game with you. Ryan, you're still here. I can tell you see my camera going out of it. Ryan, you gotta go off to the light. You shouldn't be. Dragon. I'm not playing guessing games. Ryan, you gotta go. You gotta go off in the light, my friend. You have family on the other side that wants to be with you. There's no need to stay here, Ryan. You know better than that. You went through too much. Go off into the light there, Ryan. Be at peace. You went through too much. Go at peace. I release you. No, you don't want to leave. Ryan. Do you feel comfortable with me right now? Do you feel comfortable with me? You don't want me sending you up. You're refusing to leave. If you're willing to leave, you'd leave. You're not willing to leave, Ryan. What's the matter with you? Ryan, what is the matter with you? You must feel comfortable with me, huh? Dragon, I'm not gonna do a fashion show, all right? I'm not gonna be going into that area. You don't have to test me. You know very well what I am. You don't have to test me to find out what I am. You know that girl that you said that Wolfie game in music? That girl you said you think she was young? I'm not trying to do that, Dragon. But you know that girl that Wolfie in music, gaming and music? She has black hair. Ryan, you're messing my camera up, please. Would you please stop? You see, Dragon, he wanted me to see what he looked like. That's why he gave me a glance of himself. He gave me a glance of himself. That's why I seen him. He wanted me to see him. He came to me and wanted me to see him. You know, now he's right here, right in front of me, right here, because he wants to see what I'm doing. Because he's lonely and he wants to be with someone he trusts. And that's why he's right here, sitting watching me in the webcam. You can see a shadow right there on the, see how that shadow part? So he's sitting on my bed or something. I'm telling you, Dragon, he's causing that problem. The whole webcam's all messed up right now. Ryan, you please? Would you mind backing away from the webcam? Would you mind backing away from the webcam? I appreciate it if you do that. Because you're fogging my webcam. I can't do a stream here when you're near this camera. I never thought you would come to visit the tapes. I didn't think anyone would come and do that, but you did. And Dragon, if you get the tapes in your house, you're gonna have him come with the tapes. He'll come there where the tapes go. He'll go with them. You'll have him in your house next. Where they all go, Dragon? Only two up here now. Ryan's sad how you died. It was sad how you died, though. It really was. You need to do that. You should go back out in the other room where your tapes are and spend time with them. One of these things you definitely have to do is you have to, when you're a psychic, medium, you got to deal with people. What papers? What papers you talking about? What, these? These envelopes? No, I don't want them doing that. I don't want them moving things. What do you think this is? That way he'll knock them on the floor. I have to go bend down and pick them up? I don't think so. Hey, Ryan, he's getting interested in what you could do, you know. This guy over here on YouTube is the Dragon. He wants your cassette tapes. So if you want your cassette tapes, you got to go with the cassette tapes and go live with him. How about that, Dragon? You want Ryan coming and living with you? Ryan, make a noise for me. If you can, make a noise for me. All right? Because you're not willing to do anything but stand there. But you can make a noise. Please make a noise doing something. I'm not letting them touch that. Howdy, how you doing? You're from Russia, right? How you doing? So Ryan, can you move something in this room to make him to let them see? I got one of your tapes here with me. You see this Ted Nugent one? Can you move that on this paper? Can you move that tape? All right. Can you move this tape on this paper? Can you move that? Can you just touch this cassette tape and make it move? That was one of your tapes that you made up. Can you make that move, please? Can you make that move, that tape? Let them know you're here. Because you are here still. My camera's messing up. Can you make that cassette move on that clipboard? Let your presence be known. Well, I'm giving them a chance. Can you conjure up some energy to make that cassette move? Or just tap on the cassette if you can do that. Can you do this? If you can do that, please. Tap on that cassette like this. It ain't gonna hurt it. You'll move the both clipboard and the cassette like that. Can you do that, please? Maybe you can't conjure up enough energy to do it. Can you do that for me, Ryan? Martin? Can you do that? Can you tap it on like this? Maybe you'll right now you don't feel as though doing it right now, but you are here. Look at my camera. The camera is really distorted. It's really weird. I hope you I can't read your name, so I hope you subscribe to the channel and join Custom Screen Printing. Nice seeing people from Russia. That's what it looks like, the language. Ryan, you're a very interesting individual. I know you miss being around people. I know you miss being around people. So that's why you're clinging to me right now. But sooner or later, my friend, you got to go off into the light. You got to stop roaming. Got to stop roaming around. Got to be at peace. You got a family waiting for you on the other side. Someone's over there waiting for you. You gotta move on. You went too much pain right now. You gotta let loose. You gotta let go. Move on, Ryan. Move on. He's refusing to leave. He's stubborn. He doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to leave. I'll tell you that one. So Ryan, you got to do something with yourself. Got to stop roaming around there, Ryan. You got to go off into the light where you'll be better off right now than you are here. I know. Do you miss Steve and his family? That's what you miss? Must know Steve that used to live over in that house over there. Well, do you miss him? Well, I don't know where he moved to, Ryan, so I can't tell you. I don't know. But you're messing my webcam up pretty bad. If you can't conjure up energy, you're sure trying to. I don't know what you're doing, but you gotta go. You gotta let yourself go. You gotta find peace now. You went too much. You gotta find peace here, Ryan. You gotta find peace. You can't continue to stay around. You gotta go. You gotta let yourself go. You gotta let yourself go off into the light. You gotta leave. I'll tell you, there's no good of staying here. There's nothing here for you, Ryan. Nothing's here anymore. You're not alive anymore. You're dead. You gotta let go. It's very, very important to let go. Maybe you have unfinished business. Maybe you didn't say goodbye to someone. You're missing them. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta let go. You gotta just let go and let yourself go off into the light. You don't need to be here. You don't need to touch my head either. Because you gotta go, Ryan. You gotta go. You gotta let yourself go. You went through too much in your life, Ryan. You gotta let go. You can find peace on the other side. Gotta let go. Well, I got a problem. He's really messed up my webcam this time. See how bad it's getting, Ryan? It's getting really bad. Ryan, you gotta leave. All the possessions you own, you can't take with you. And you knew that when you passed. You gotta let go. Go on. Go off into the light and find peace. You gotta go, Ryan. It's time to leave. You gotta go. Gotta go. The camera's getting a little better there, Drag. You see that? Ryan, like I said, you gotta go. Hit the road, my friend. Hit the road, my friend. Go, Ryan. Go at peace. Go off into the light. Go at peace. Go now. I send you off. Go now. Go. There's no need to stay here, Ryan. Go. 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 He's hesitating, Dre. He don't want to leave. You see the camera? He doesn't want to leave. I don't know what to tell him. It's going to take him a long time to get going, I guess. He don't want to leave. So I guess I'm going to leave this stream and get off here and go visit my friend James over there in the Paranormal channel. Because this man refuses to leave, I got to talk to him some more and convince him. Because he has to leave. He's got to go. He can't stay here anymore. He's got to go. Ryan, you got to go. You can't stay here. Stop touching my head, all right? Stop. You see, you're right back, Dragon, all right? Stay right here for a minute. Come on, Ryan. Yeah? See if he's still here. Hey, Dragon, you went with the tape. Know that? You went with the tape, Dragon. I think this tape, yeah, the camera's not fuzzy anymore. He went with that tape I took out of here. Wow, now we know what kind of music he likes to. He likes Ted Nugent. Now the camera's starting to fog up again. Well, I want to get off here, Drag. I want to get off this live stream, and we'll see each other again, Drag, and we'll talk about those tapes. Well, see, I'm getting off. Look at the webcam. You see the webcam? It's all clear now. Look at. He left the webcam alone. Huh. Oh, we're gonna get off here, Dragon. Take care, Dragon, and Patrick. Everybody have a good day, and you can come back when we are on live stream again on custom screen printing. Everybody have a good night, and bye for now.